This video is brought to you by our friends at iFLYTEK. More about their incredible e-ink note tablet in a moment. I don't know about you, but I'm so tired of digital clutter. I practically experience vertigo when I look at my wife's iPhone and its hundreds of apps scattered all over the place. And it's not just my wife that uses a phone like this. My experience is that most people's iPhones are cluttered with things they added, things that came with the phone, and then things they have no idea how they got there. In this video, we start by cleaning the slate, and by cleaning, I mean moving all the apps to the app library. And then we add back just the important apps for day-to-day use. And oh yeah, we create a second fun home screen too. Hi, my name is Rich, and in today's video, I'm going to cover how to find and install minimalist wallpapers, how I choose dock apps, how I choose home screen apps, how to use the often overlooked but super useful Quick Actions feature, how to create 2 useful focus modes to switch between your new home screens, and finally, how to switch between focus modes using Control Center. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first up, we're going to clean the slate, and by doing that, I mean just removing all the apps from the home screens that you have. So what I'm going to do is go over, I'm going to tap and hold, I'll bring it down, do it just like this, get them all underneath my finger, slide over, get them into the app library, and just drop them in any square, and you're done. And now we've got that one clean. Now we're going to go over and tap and hold again, and we'll just remove these widgets like this. And now we'll go over to this screen, and we'll do the same thing. Kind of tap and hold like that. I'm going to slide them over until we get into the app library like that, and then we're going to delete these widgets. And now we have a perfectly clean home screen, just like that, and that's the starting point of where you want to be. The next thing you want to do is find some wallpapers. Now, there's a lot of wallpapers that come with your iPhone, and maybe you like those, but I like to go out on the web and find something. Okay, we're going to go to Safari. We're going to type in minimalist. Here we go. iPhone wallpaper already pops up. And then we're just going to click on images. And then we've got some images that are in here that we can kind of go through and find something. I'm going to choose a couple of simple ones. Maybe this one will be for the day. And you can tap on it and then just tap and hold and tap Save to Photos. And then we'll go find another one. Maybe this one will be for nighttime. So we'll tap on that, and then we're going to tap and hold, Save to Photos. And now we have a couple of new wallpapers here in our Photos app, just like that. So we'll go ahead and we'll create some new wallpapers. So we're going to tap on what we just downloaded, and we're going to tap on the little share down here, and we're going to tap on Use as Wallpaper, and we'll click Add. And I don't really like the blurriness on the home screen, so I'm going to tap Customize Home Screen. I'm going to take away that blurriness, and I'll click Done. And then we'll use this one that we downloaded. We'll also add that, so we're going to do the same thing. And we're going to tap Use as Wallpaper, and we'll click Add. And again, I don't want it blurry over here, so I'm going to take away the blur, and I'm going to click Done. And now we're finished, and we've got that wallpaper there. So that'll be one of the wallpapers, but if we drag down from the top and press, we'll go over to this wallpaper to start with. So now we've got a clean home screen, we've got all our apps in the app library, and now we need to add apps to the dock. And what I do is I just choose communication apps. That's all I want in the dock. I always want them in the dock regardless of what wallpaper I'm using. So that's what I put down here. So I'm going to tap and hold, and I'm going to remove news because I don't really care about that. I'm not going to delete the app. I'm going to remove it from the home screen. And now I have the phone, the messages, and mail. And that's really all I want in my dock, even though there's room to put one more app in there. And of course you can put anything in there you want. But for me, it's just communication. And I communicate using the phone, messages, and mail. So this is going to be my daytime home screen. So I'm going to go over and I'm going to add some apps to the home screen for daytime use. And I use reminders. So we'll add to home screen. I'm going to add the calendar because I use that during the day. So I'm going to add that to home screen. And then I'm going to tap and hold. And I'm actually going to move these down here because this is an iPhone Plus and they're just too hard to get to up there. I'm also going to add a couple of shortcuts to my home screen. Now, this video is not about shortcuts, but this is what I use, and you'll see how I use it in a minute. I have made videos on shortcuts, so check those out. But I'm going to go over to the Shortcuts app. I'm going to go into Notes, and I've got one called Home. I'm going to tap on that, and I'm going to tap on the Share Sheet, and I'm going to tap Add to Home Screen. And I'll make it yellow, and I'm going to type in Notes. And I'll choose that icon and I'm going to tap Add. And now we've got that up there, and you'll see how I use this in just a second. And then I'm going to go back into Shortcuts and I'm going to do the same thing again with another shortcut I have called Quick Notes. And that's it. That's my daytime home screen. I don't have anything else on my phone. This allows me to do everything that I need to do without all the clutter. Now is a good time to share with you iFLYTEK's AINOTE Air 2. When iFLYTEK reached out to me regarding their new e-ink tablet, I was excited. I've been wanting a distraction-free note-taking device for a while, but when I scanned what was available on the market, nothing grabbed my attention. But this very thin and light digital note-taking device did. First off, it's the perfect portable size, clocking in at about 5 1/4 by 7 1/4 inches, or a little smaller than an A5 notebook. It's got an 8.2-inch screen for a beautiful HD e-ink experience. It's got 32 GB of storage, Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5, and all that's good, but this tablet also has 4 microphones for recording meetings, as well as a camera for scanning documents. And while it's an e-ink screen, it has a front light you can adjust so as to use it in darker environments. And of course it comes with a smart pen, which can be used for both writing and navigating. The AINOTE Air 2 opens up to a list of all your notes, but there's also a directory you can use to create folders and organize your notes. Creating a new note is as simple as tapping the right button. You can give the note a title, and your handwritten title will be converted to text. This tablet is truly a joy to write on. The texture of the screen along with a smart pen is unlike anything I've experienced. It just feels like you're writing on paper. Except, it's better because you don't have to keep track of a piece of paper. And not only that, your entire note can be converted to text using AINOTE's OCR function. And once you've converted, you can view the note in a PDF format and then mark up the PDF with a smart pen. How cool is that? Sliding from the top right of the screen brings up Control Center, where you can make adjustments or handle a number of utility tasks. Sliding from right to left on the quick bar at the bottom of the screen brings up a quick note. And here you can jot down anything, very quickly. You can export it to the Quick Notes folder and review it or move it to a better place at a later time. Super handy. But what I think I like the best is the meeting recording functionality. By just tapping the record button, you can begin recording a meeting. A transcription will appear in real time, and you can take handwritten notes while you're recording the meeting. And then by tapping on the handwritten note, you'll be taken back to the corresponding location in the recording where you took the note. A stellar feature for busy executives in meetings or students alike. And if you connect the AINOTE Air 2 to ChatGPT, you can get a concise summary of the meeting without having to read the entire transcript. It also has a schedule section that contains a calendar, a to-do list, a focus star area, and weekly planner. And the schedule integrates with your handwritten notes. For example, From the weekly planner, you can jump to any note, whether an audio note or a handwritten note, and all of this is done seamlessly. The AINOTE Air 2 is also a reading device. You can add books to your bookshelf, take this on a vacation, and enjoy a good read. There are so many features packed into this little device that I've not even covered. There are writing templates, note flagging, focus starring, tagging, and more. If you're looking for a feature-packed e-ink writing device, then you need to take a look at iFLYTEK's AINOTE Air 2. Be sure to check out the links in the description below for more information on this amazing device. And thanks to iFLYTEK for their support of this channel. Okay, now back to the video. Let me show you a little bit about quick actions right here. So we can tap and hold the phone, and you can create a new contact. You can view your most recent call. You can view your most recent voicemail without having to go into the app. You can tap and hold on messages and just tap new message, and you're taken right to the new message screen. You can tap on mail, and you can tap on new message and begin a new email right from there, or you can tap on inbox and go directly to your inbox. With reminders, I've created a number of lists in here, but you can tap and create something in one of those lists, or just add a new task to your inbox right from here. With the calendar, you can tap and hold and just add an event, so schedule something immediately on your calendar. In my Notes app, I've created essentially an index note, and I call that Home, and if I tap on that, it takes me directly to Home, where I can get to various other notes within my Notes app. And of course, Quick Notes is for capturing a quick note. So if you just tap on it, you can immediately begin writing a quick note. So if you're out and about and somebody needs to give you a piece of information, you need to take a note down, that's how I use this little shortcut. So everything is on there. Okay, now we're going to create a home screen that I use in the evening. So I'm just going to slide over, and I'm going to choose YouTube. So I'm going to tap that. I'm going to click Add to Home Screen. And if you notice, it added it over here, but I don't want it on that screen. So I'm going to tap and hold, and I'm going to move it over one page right like that. And I'll bring it down there. And now I'm going to add YouTube Studio, which is a way that I keep track of my videos. And I'll move it down here as well. I'm going to add podcasts. We'll add that to home screen. I'm going to add music. I'm going to add that to home screen. I'm going to tap and hold, and I'm going to bring those down just like this. And then I'm going to tap and hold, and I'm going to create a weather widget too. I'll tap weather, and we'll add this widget right there. And I'm also going to add a clock, because I like to know what time it is. I don't want that clock though. We'll use this one. And so now I have a home screen that I use during the day and a home screen that I use in the evening. So now I've got them set just the way that I want them to be. Okay, now to make these even more useful, I'm going to create a couple of focus modes. So how you do that is you go into Control Center, and I have focus right here for the focus modes. Now if you don't see that, you can tap and hold, tap on Add a Control, and then you can go in here until you find focus, which is right here, and you can tap on it and it adds it. Of course I don't want it twice, so I'm going to take that away. But now I've got focus here in the Control Center. So again, I slide down, I get to Control Center, and I tap on focus, and then now I'm going to add a new focus right here, and I'm going to call it Custom, and I'm going to name it My Day, and I think I'll make it green. I'm going to tap Next, and I'm going to customize this focus. So here's what I want. I'm going to choose my home screen. I've got a bunch in here, but we're going to choose the one we just created. and that's going to be that. I'm going to click Done. Then I'm going to choose my home screen. I don't want the evening home screen. I only want the daytime home screen, so I'm going to choose that. That's one we just made. So we're going to click Done. And now we're going to go back, and you can see we've got just the day focus here. So now if we go in, you'll see my day is right there, and I'm going to tap on it again, and I'm going to create a second focus mode. I'm going to tap on New Focus. I'm going to tap on Custom. I'm going to name it My Evening, like that, and I think I'll give it a star, and we'll make it kind of darker, and I'll click Next. Now I'm going to customize this focus mode the way we did the last one, and I'm going to choose the darker screen we created right there. I'm going to click Done. Then I'm going to choose my home screen again, and this time I'm going to choose my evening time home screen, and I'm going to tap Done. And now when I go in, I've got just the daytime here, but when it's evening, I can go back over here, tap on this, tap on my evening, and just like that, it changes. And so I have a different batch of apps that I might want to look at in the evening versus what I want during the day. And of course I can go back, tap on Focus, go to my day, and now I've cleaned it up, and I have this very simple, useful home screen that I can use during the day, and a very practical evening home screen that I can use in the evening. And it's just a great way to declutter your home screen and get things the way you want them. You know, I'm all about taming my iPhone, and keeping my home screen neat and functional is one powerful way to do that. Okay, I hope you found this tutorial helpful. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.